next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, is going to talk about how the World Green Economy Organization is scaling up green tech innovation. In other words, please welcome with me to the stage Dr. Eesa Bastaki, Chairman of Academia Platform, World Green Economy Organization, and President of Dubai University.
Turn it on? Yes. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Excellencies, honorable guests, and strategic partners, gentle ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Actually, I'm pleased to be here with you today and take part in this very important occasion and a very important event. I was really encouraged by what John said about the technology, how it changes. I think it's really exponential. It's something called e to the 0.1 n x axis time, which is t. And every 10 years, there's disruption somewhere that happens. If you look at that history, that in 1886, telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell, right? And that was the beginning of a new era in telecommunications. Of course, in 1884, IEEE was formed. It was known as American Institute of Electrical Engineers. Tesla, Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, they're all members of that formation of IEEE, which was AIEE. And then at the end of the 19th century and beginning of 20th century, Marconi came in to start the wireless communications. It was wired before, then it turned to wireless communications. And then, of course, in 1928, where it was, again, another disruption, they started the discrete communications, not sending analog signals. And that is where it was a Nyquist theorem, the famous one, sampling theorem. We have discrete information, so just continuous information. And then, of course, 1948 was the breakthrough of communication. We started digital communications by the famous Shannon theory, which completely changed the the whole space of communications. And also digital transistor was invented. And then you go into 50s, first satellite was sent, then you go to 60, 69, internet started, and then we were in the age of internet until beginning of 2000 started data manipulation. And from 2020s, we are going to have cognitive intelligence. So this is what's going to happen. This is the history, how these things have disrupted whatever in the world is happening in the economy. These technologies have really disrupted everything that's happening. So we have to see that what's happening today, you'll not see it what's going to happen in 2031. This decade will be a different decade, and so on. Even Kurt, I try to remember the name, his book Singularity, he says that in 2045, all the digital brains, or we can call it intelligence, will actually mimic the intelligence of a human being, and after that, they overcome it. And I don't believe in that. So this is something that we need to know, that we are always ahead of the technology, whatever happens. Anything happens, we serve the humanity at the end. So what we do is serve humanity. If there's a robot, to serve humanity. If it is health, serve humanity. Education. So at the end, we are always serving humanity, and always humans are ahead of the technology. So let's go with my words. The World Green Economy Organization considers the Technology Innovation Pioneers Summit 2020 an important event in promoting innovation and technology in today's environmentally challenging world. Allow me to take this opportunity to congratulate the institutions behind the successful inauguration of this event, which falls under the TIP program, an initiative that was launched by the UAE Ministry of Economy and the Department of Economic Development of Abu Dhabi. It gives us great pleasure to be aligned with the TIP program in sharing the same vision and mission to promote the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals 2030, the 17 goals. If you refer to the UAE National Strategy for Innovation announced by His Highness Sheikh Khalif bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Hafidhullah wa Ra'ah, in 2014, we can see that the objective was and is till now to stimulate innovation in 7 sectors. If you look at these 7 sectors, they all align their objectives to the green economy and the 2030 strategic sustainable goals. So, and they all align completely. It started, first sector was transportation, second sector health, third education, fourth water resources, fifth renewable energy, sixth space, and seventh technology. These are the 7 sectors that they all align themselves toward the green economy and toward the sustainable development goals of the United Nations in 2030. WGEO is an action-driven, private sector-centric, multi-stakeholder organization, seeks to drive the implementation of profitable and sustainable green economy solutions worldwide by supporting public-private partnerships in order to accelerate the global transition to a green economy. If you look at the UAE economy, that UAE economy has accelerated so rapidly that led to being first in the Arab world and 36th worldwide in the Global Innovation Index. However, even though we are 36th UAE, but still we lack the knowledge creation. In terms of knowledge creation, till now we are ranked 88. So if you want to be the first 10 in the world, we need to make sure that we create the knowledge in the country in order to become one of the 10 ranking in the world. WGEO was formed to promote the widespread adoption of green economy principles within the context of sustainable development and poverty eradication, with the primary focus on sustaining economic growth, enhancing social inclusion, improving human welfare, and creating employment opportunities while maintaining and nurturing the planet's ecosystems and mitigating the damaging impacts of environmental degradation on human health and welfare. Through the principles of green economy, we are enabling a new formula for growth. We have been advocating green economy practices in many parts of the world, and I'm proud to say that we successfully conducted 5 regional ministerial conferences in 2019 aimed at supporting countries and private sector entities in further improving their understanding on the trends and opportunities by transitioning towards a greener economy. Since our inception in 2016, we have been working with various structures of society, such as governments, the private sector, financial institutions, academia, the youth, and the civil society to strengthen WGEO as a common platform that offers an innovative international system towards achieving a green economy. 2020 is upon us to make the world a better place. Thus, throughout this year, WGEO will be collaborating with partner entities to deliver a number of programmatic activities, each related to one of our 7 platforms, including investment, workshops, identification of project financing mechanisms, implementing a green universities campaign in partnership with the private sector, executive trainings on green economy, green dialogues for action, and not to mention the MENA Climate Week, which is taking place for the first time in the region, which will be hosted in Dubai later this year. One of the main pillars which form the foundation of WGEO is the Academia and Youth Platform. The platform is an important component to ensure green economy principles are embedded within the minds of our future generation. The Academia and Youth Platform provides us with the opportunity to transfer knowledge and implement capacity building programs through numerous workshops on various aspects of the green economy. Academia has a huge potential to bring about innovation through the research that is conducted by the students and youth, with a key focus on green growth innovation, research and business development, underline the word business, resulting in breakthrough solutions that have strong commercial and investment value. As an example, University of Dubai has achieved a milestone in green economy. University of Dubai is the first university in the world to achieve net zero green campus. What does this mean, net green zero campus? It means that there is zero carbon footprint emission from the University of Dubai. Everything is by solar. We have built 15,000 square meters of solar park, and it's providing the university 1.7 megawatt hours energy, plus 0.3 megawatt hour of parking. The total is 2 megawatt hour energy produced by University of Dubai. It's covering all electricity needs, plus it's also feeding the grid in order to, at night, we take it back because we don't have any batteries even. Plus, the cleaning of it, maintenance is dry cleaning by robots, and we are not using any water at all. So, and the cost of each year for us is 1.2 million dirhams to pay DIWA. So and it costs us, the project, 5.4 million dirhams. So in 5 years, we'll have the ROI, and we will have zero cost after 5 years and zero carbon footprint. This is amazing. It's the first time in the world any university is doing it, and we are proud to announce it. To further scale up green technology innovation, mobilize finance for green startups, and promote opportunities for networking for young green entrepreneurs, we will be holding the first Green Tech Hackathon in the region, an annual event hosted by WGEO to bring together the world's most young innovative minds in partnership with private organizations, governments, universities, and we are a part of it, non-profit entities and other members of the international community. Through the Green Tech Hackathon, we will equip students with the knowledge and skills required to participate and thrive in the envisioned green economy, and empower them with the capacity to meaningfully contribute to the goals of 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda in order to incentivize young entrepreneurial ideas that serve the low carbon and climate resilient development aspirations of the green economy. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that our future demands that we can no longer waste our time creating products that do not contribute to addressing the current climate emergency we are facing today. Our planet direly needs our commitment to deliver innovation and technology that prioritizes sustainability and green economy. I urge all of you to consider the importance and value of green innovation in making this world a more sustainable place to live. Thank you all very much, and have a pleasant day.
Our thanks for Dr. Eesa Bastaki for this wonderful speech. We really appreciate World Green Economy Organization's support in emerging global actions towards grid.